to the Breeders' Welcome to the GHS. My name's Steve.
I don't like change, Steve. What is this?
Change. This is how we used to do this. On a super uncomfy futon with plushies in the back because we are children. 30-something-year-old children.
Oh, I remember that comment. Oh, right. Man. But my name's Arnez. Okay. Yes. Laugh with me. Copyrights.
Yeah, it's fine. We might get in trouble for this video. I heard people were getting stuff taken down. So we're not showing photos for starters. So if you guys came here for photos, we're sorry. Link in description if I can find the person that made the post.
Yeah.
We'll probably be on Facebook.
We'll try to figure some way. Instagram, Facebook, we'll figure something out.
We'll find a link so that if you guys want to see what we're talking about. Because also I want to point that there is major spoilers about the upcoming Godzilla vs. King Kong movie.
Yeah, you get those words right. It's Godzilla vs. Kong.
Or Kong vs. Godzilla. Because guess who's going to work? Because copyrights.
I got camera attack.
There's my eyeball. I need that to talk.
Good.
But anyways, there will be spoilers. So if you guys don't want to know anything for the movie, we recommend leaving home.
You need an eyeball to talk?
Shh, I meant that as a joke.
So what are you like? Are you like that picture of Taylor Swift where they replace her eyeballs with buttholes?
So just every time, rid of my eyeball?
Okay, sorry. Back to business.
Yes, alright, so spoilers ahead. You've been warned. Because Playmates is really bad at keeping stuff under wraps. I think just in general, because didn't we get a bunch of... We got, like, Burning Godzilla spoiled for us.
Yeah, we did. Playmates.
From King of the Monsters. Like, just as kaiju fans, we are not allowed to have nice things.
Especially don't just, like, block Playmates and anybody says Playmates in their title.
Because the problem is I have to follow a lot of things because we do a lot of toy news. We are generally here a geek collectible channel. So I follow a lot of stuff with that. So I tend to get things ruined for me because toy companies suck like that. So anyways, Playmates has sort of showed off their new Kong vs. Godzilla figures. I know you're upset about it too. It's okay, puppy.
That was actually perfect timing.
We're very upset about it. But we had the essentially what's probably going to be the bad guy unveiled in this. Which is Mechagodzilla. So Mechagodzilla's in the movie.
Who says he has to be a bad guy?
He could be a part of it. Okay, you can stop being upset now. He's still upset.
He's really
very upset. He's like, no, you're ruining the movie for me. Shut up.
What is that Godzilla that looked like he had bone armor or something like that?
I think Jessica's actually going to go and get him.
$5 she does not.
So we're just going to let him bark in the background? I'm not getting up.
If we're quiet, he'll go away. It's like a T-Rex. If you don't move, if you don't move, he can't see you.
Super whisper. I think he's... Alright, so, with the Mechagodzilla, they showed off a few of the Mechagodzillas, a few Kongs, which, there's a couple of things about that seems very spoilery too.
Which is crap.
There's Godzilla with armor. Because you also got to realize that these images that we've seen are not very high-def photos.
So it's just
you can kind of make out stuff. But, like, the Mechagodzilla, it's clear that that's a Mechagodzilla. It's clear that there's a Godzilla with some kind of armor on it. It could also maybe... Because the text there on the bottom seems kind of elongated. So maybe it's like... Sort of like Godzilla vs. Cosmic Monster, or maybe it's Mechagodzilla with the skin on it.
So we're at the point where we're talking about the armored Godzilla possibly could be...
I think it could possibly be Mechagodzilla with skin on him.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's more than likely just a Godzilla with armor on it, but it'd be kind of cool.
My fingers crossed, it's Space Godzilla. Not Space Godzilla. Mechagodzilla, and they did nothing to Godzilla. They just left Godzilla's Godzilla. It's bad enough that Kong has a billy club in the photos.
Alright, so from the photos, we also see that Kong has weapons. He's going to use weapons in the movie. Well, at least the toys have weapons, so I'm assuming from that, which it has to. Like, Kong has to, right?
You know what that looks like?
It can't just be a fist fight.
First time I seen that thing just instantly reminds me that he's looked like he's holding out Mechagodzilla's leg and he's just trying to be Godzilla with it.
That'd be kind of cool. Because there's also, I don't know, like, I've seen stuff with him with a sword, which that seems unfair. I don't know how, like, I think that was just fan art stuff, but, like, something like that sounds, like, to me, sounds like that would make that a very uneven fight. If Kong gets some kind of sharp objects to stab him with.
There's no way he could do damage to Godzilla with a sharp object.
Yeah, giant sharp objects. The Moodles just bite him and he bleeds. What do you think he's gonna do with a giant sword?
He took a nuke on.
That's different somehow.
No, it's...
Because you gotta remember, these monsters almost get killed by getting punched. Like, Godzilla was losing to elbow drops from a Muto. Even though he could take a nuke. Elbow drops from a Muto.
I don't understand the logic.
A sword is definitely much stronger than the elbow drop, correct?
Not necessarily, because it's not the body of the monster. It's the body of the monster that counts.
But the focus blade.
But that's why.
He bleeds from getting bitten.
But that's why. That's why Kong is using parts of the body from Mechagodzilla.
I don't think that's quite how that works. Anyways, going back to the photos to make sure make sure I'm not missing anything. But it looks like we're gonna have quite a few Godzillas in various sizes. Mechagodzilla, for the most part, looks like you get one size, but the Kong looks like we might get more articulated ones at some point. I think also the thing to point out there too is there's actually a Skullcrawler figure in there.
Yeah, it is.
That's like, out of all that, I'm like, alright, cool, there's that stuff, but we finally are getting a Skullcrawler figure. That isn't like a deformed, tiny version.
God, why can't I have 4K eyesight so I can read this pixelated stuff right here? Where this armorized Godzilla is.
It probably says Armored Godzilla, but I have hopes. I think it'd be cool if the Mechagodzilla had like skin on it, and then it just kind of came off.
Fighting.
Because I think there's also this creature in the background there.
You know what?
I don't know what that is.
You know what it could be?
It's probably a new monster.
Kong could be fighting the Mechagodzilla and not know it, and then, somewhere in the tassel he hits him and beats him, and then skin starts falling off and shows it's Mechagodzilla, and Godzilla doesn't really lose then, because they say there's a clear winner, but they never specifically said how.
Yeah, well, my only thing is like, what does Ghidorah have to do with this? Because at the end of the movie, we have, like, they bought the Ghidorah head, so something has to come from that,
King
right?
Ghidorah. God.
Anyways. Because that's where, like, I'm, like, that end clip kind of makes it, like, foreboding that maybe we'll get that. And then when we heard about mechanized stuff, I was leaning towards Mecha King Ghidorah.
That's what I thought.
Which would be weird, but, like, kind of cool, because, like, we don't see much of that. So
maybe they used the cells from King Ghidorah for something to make them make a Godzilla somehow.
So we need the Ghidorah to make the Godzilla robot?
You don't know. Maybe they use it somehow to power him up. Something.
Like, initially this was meant to be, like, realistic.
Yeah.
Realistic, in a sense. But then we get the second movie with underwater... Well, I guess third movie because Kong's technically the second.
I don't know how that works, to be honest with you.
Well, Kong would be the first, actually.
Yeah, Kong would be the first.
If we were going by, like, the way the timeline works.
Kong first, then Godzilla, then
King of the Monsters. But King of the Monsters, like, we get, like, underwater...
Temple?
Well, like, the temple. There's also just that base of, like, underwater cannons and crap like that. Like, that's already, like, we're now on the point of sci-fi. Okay, cool. This went from, like, realistic to sci-fi. Also, was Ghidorah being a space monster, yada, yada, yada. Like, I guess it's sci-fi to begin with, but we went hard into sci-fi with the second one. And the third one just seems like we're definitely, like, steering right in the...
Fingers crossed, ferocious aliens, come home, baby. Come on.
I'd almost appreciate it at this point. Like, that's just like the old dude from King of the Monsters was a roach all this time.
Yep. Oh, my God. That'd be the coolest thing ever, period.
Oh, I'd be on board with that. But yeah, so I'm actually kind of more excited about the Playmates line now because of the stuff than I originally was.
Yeah.
Like, some of the stuff is neat. Like, I like the 11-inch monsters. I think like the Godzilla Kong turned out good there. The smaller Kongs like alright. And then yeah, the other ones.
The extra large ones
aren't really great, but like collecting purposes are not great, but like for kids I actually kind of prefer them over the vinyls because like you ain't hurting them.
You know,
and legs aren't
I can't wait to see what NECA or Monster Arts does with these new figures.
Well, Monster Arts, we know what we're going to get. We're going to get really good sculpts, but they're not going to paint them. So, look forward to that. And no cons.
Oh, that's right. They can't do Kong, can they?
Yeah, we don't get cons. So, that's probably the worst thing, because we never got Skull Island Kong.
Can NECA do Mechagodzilla?
From my own... Well, I think legendary-wise, yes. But they can't do ones from other movies.
I'm okay with that. Are they going to make Skullcrawler?
That's my thing. Like, I don't know why NECA hasn't done a Kong or... a Kong or a Skullcrawler. But then maybe, again, that's kind of like a rights thing. Like, maybe it's just like they have the rights to certain movies. And maybe Kong isn't one of them. Because Kong's like a whole other copyright issue.
Yeah. They're from Monster.
Than the other ones. It's kind of like the whole Jason problem. Like, so many people technically have the rights to them. So it's hard. But yeah, pretty excited about it. I'm excited. Like, I'm pretty pumped for the new one because it's kind of cool to make a Godzilla. But then again, I kind of wish we would have got like a different monster. Like something more unique that we don't really get to.
There's that mystery monster in that picture. We don't know what it is.
Well, but there's also like that bat thing.
Yeah.
That they showed off, which that's kind of cool. But I mean, like, just like... So, like, them bringing back a monster, I wish they would bring back something more unique. Like, Biollante, I think, would have been, like, the perfect thing. Fudgeonay, bring back the Condor.
Oh, my God.
It would make sense on Skull Island, right? Just a giant condor.
You know, on a Skull Island, I would take just a bunch of random monsters. I'm assuming that's why there's a skull crawler, because there will be
like, we could have Gorosaurus on the island. Yeah. Baragon would work. Angerus would work, because they're all, like, dinosaur related, so they would almost fit in. But yeah, no, like, I think, like, personally, I think Biollante would have been, like, the best thing if they wanted to keep it in the realm of realism. Because it still would have been, like, an Earth-based monster that was created by scientific reasons.
But then what would the whole Kevin's head at the end of the movie would have to do with Biollante, though?
End of the vines. That's why it has all the vines, because the extra heads.
I don't know.
So instead of being Godzilla-based, it could have been Ghidorah-based.
But then that's just a completely different spin on a story, and people would be like, "Rah!"
Yeah, people would have been upset, but I think it would have been. I think it would have helped to explain some things with the way Biollante worked. He still could have the giant maw thing going on, but then we just had a bunch of Kevins everywhere.
Oh my God! Can you just imagine a bunch of retards?
None of them doing what they're supposed to be doing because they don't listen to anything. That would have been kind of cool. But I guess we're sort of rambling now. So let us know in the comment section below if you guys are excited for the Playmates figures or if you guys are excited for Godzilla vs. Kong. I think it's Kong vs. Godzilla, right?
Nope.
Hold the phone. We will Google that crap.
Nope.
Well, I probably could have just looked at the images right here. Does anything... Godzilla vs. Kong. It is Godzilla vs. Kong. Pay attention.
I know you don't.
It's not what I do.
It hurts my feelings.
I need you to get out here so I can watch more anime.
Well, let's get this
cat
over
anime,
with.
I think is so help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.